Welcome back to School in Minecraft. Last time I built that farm over there, and we dug some of this slime farm out. I continued on for a bit longer. I dug out 2 more layers. It's been a while because I went down to London for the weekend. I've tried to work on this house a bit more. I've replaced the stripped spruce for stripped dark oak. I've separated all the ores from everything else, and today I think we're gonna build a potion room. We're gonna need a lot of chests. The hopper beneath pulls out the potions. See, if I put in the water bottles, it's gonna flow into this. Water bottles? Okay, these 3 sides fill in the water bottles. And it puts blaze powder in, okay. Need hopper for water bottles, hopper for blaze powder, hopper to pull out the potions, and a hopper to input all the ingredients. So like that, but not like that. Yeah, so I want a system with just one brewing stand. And I'll have a selection system somewhere over here, and that'll brew the potions that I select. Right, so if we want to fill this up, we need to fill up every slot in our inventory. And then just hold shift and spam right click. Oh, that's a problem. Goes into the hopper with ease. That's cool. Perfect. If you supply a redstone signal to the side of a hopper, it won't be able to pull anything out from the brewing stand above it, or anything from above it. Redstone signal off, and they go into the hopper. Okay. And of course, we need a chest back here filled with blaze powder. They just don't cost a bow. So in my eyes, they're a lot easier to craft. We just put a top slab there. Okay. I'm good at counting, aren't I? Jesus. Okay, also in this area, we're going to need a nether wart farm. I'm just going to start a really basic one. That's good. We want to be able to brew potions with a selection system and the push of a button. Okay, we're going to make it so that every time we push a button, it's going to eject a nether wart. Okay, so when we push this button, we're going to need some redstone as well. Okay, so first test is, I'll test how redstone interacts with droppers. Give me a second. Okay, so if I push this button, should only power 1 dropper. Okay. Place a repeater here. I heard it tick. Okay, this is doable. For someone as unknowledgeable in redstone as me. Okay, we're going to have each of these levers running into a piston, and that piston will allow power to pass through to certain dispensers, and that's how we make the selection of potions. I'm gonna try figure this out. I think I'm gonna hop onto a creative world. It's gonna have to divert the signal. Yeah, how do we divert a signal? Okay, interesting that. Okay, we're just gonna need to build a shield up like this. Okay, I think I'll get to working on this off screen, so I'll stop recording for now. I'll be back and hopefully have this successfully built in the overworld, and I'll explain it all to you. Okay, so quick update on the situation. I managed to make a selection system. So let's say I wanted to brew this potion. I would flick that, push the button, and start brewing it. And then if I wanted to brew this potion, I would light up those two. So those two dispensers, droppers would fire. Pretend each one of these lights is a dropper connecting to a brewing stand. We're going to need this piston extended for all of these potions because they all require nether wart. So that's why we need the piston extended, this one. And then there's an option to make it, there's an option to make it so that it doesn't extend, so we can brew potions which don't require the awkward potion, the base nether wart. Like this, if we just run the signal up like this, that will go to a piston that will just, that'll go to a piston that'll connect to the dropper of the ingredient. And then if we extend this and we need nether wart again, we can just continue repeating this pattern. Just place redstone dust up there. Place the repeater here. Boom, like that. So even if this one doesn't extend that, this one will. And it can still continue on to the next piston onwards. Yeah, it's my first attempt. This was only 3 selections. I made it more compact so we can have 5 selections in the same space. Still a bit big though. Yeah, so I'll get back to you when I perfect it some more. Like compact it a bit more. Yeah, I'll get back to you when I compact it a bit more. Okay, so I've managed to build something resembling what I built in the creative world. Managed to program in 3 potions for now. Speed, strength, and regen. I'm about to give it its first test run. Right, so what I do is I flick the speed. It's going to push this piston and this piston forward. When I push the button, it will send power through this repeater. It's going to send it up this redstone line and into the dropper up there. It's also going to push power through to this next section. It's going to pulse this block here. It's going to send redstone up here and activate the second dropper. Now if I power the strength, it's going to send power through. It's going to send power through this block, which won't send power through this. It's going to send power through this block, and it's going to run it up and then go over and power the dropper with the blaze powder in. And same with regen, it's going to power that piston back there. The wiring might look like a bit of a mess, I'll show it to you. Okay, the first line was quite easy, I just had to run it over. Second line, I had to run it through. It's still quite clean. Third line, I had to go up and then below this line, and then through here. I've had to use repeaters so it wouldn't connect with the redstone below it, and then into this repeater. And then fourth line, I had to run it over and around like that. Yeah, I can show you what happens when we harvest the crop. It all shoots down. Some of it gets caught in these stairs, and then most of it ends up collected down here. Yeah, so the wiring's a bit of a mess. but I like it. About to give it the first test run. So you lock this hopper down here so it doesn't pull the water bottles. Let's brew our strength potion. Push that lever down, push the button. Okay, so nether wart goes in. Awesome, awkward potion. Blaze powder right after. Awesome strength potion. And then when that's done, flip this. Ah, we put this on the side. Fills back up again. That extra tick. That really confuses me. Okay, so we got a filling system, brewing. Let's try a regeneration now. So flip lever down, push the button. Nether wart. I just need access to these droppers up here now. Sugar, speed, blaze powder, strength, gas tier, regeneration, potion of regeneration. How the water bottle get in there? It's that extra tick, I tell you. This is my largest build yet in this world. I'd say it's bigger than the slime farm because that I just had to dig a big hole. This I had to plan. Okay, so put fermented spider eyes in here. Oh, it's gonna be a tricky one to link. Not the cleanest aesthetic, but then we can just put blocks here. Okay, so I've managed to link the potion of weakness to this one. It runs all the way over here, then up here, and now next problem I had to solve for myself was running the wire from the input, but I think I've managed to do it. I've left myself plenty of space below it. We just need to run the wire. I need to be inverted. Okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. Okay, select weakness. Push the button. Hey, we've managed it. Just gonna get some obsidian and then I'll show you how to link the portals through the nether. Okay, so I have the coordinates. According to the coordinates, I headed in a straight line in the z-axis. If I go back through the portal on to the overworld, you'll see that my coordinates are 254, 10. That translates to 34 and pretty much 1. So the nether, every block you travel is 8 blocks in the overworld. So all we need to do is travel this way 110 blocks. Go to Z 110. Here we are. If we pop through this portal, it should take us right to the village. Look at that, right bang in the middle. You can think of this as essentially fast travel. Just pop into Nether, travel 1,000 blocks, and place down a portal and go through it, and boom, you've travelled 8,000 blocks in the overworld instantaneously, pretty much. And we can go back through here, and it should take us back home, just like that. Next time we'll do some villager breeding, curing of zombie villagers, getting them over to our base. We'll put a place for them, we'll make a home for them. And then I'll show you how to do some trading with the villagers. I can show you how to make a villager breeder. And then maybe get into discussions about iron farms. But that's it for now. To this episode, we did the potion brewer, semi-automatic, I'm gonna work on this and try and make it fully automatic, so I can just push the button, it'll brew it all, I'll put it in the chest. I don't need to do anything. Thanks so much for watching. See ya!
This is the Hoji's 2017 studio mix.
Yeah,
Live,
boys.
freestyle.
Woo!